Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your reading and writing English book ready and let's start. Please open page 48. 48 and the weekly concept for this week is a community in nature. We covered this last lesson. We talked about where do animals live together, and we learned also and read about the animals, the small animals or the baby animals that rely on their parents or they live with them, and we knew that animals live in a different environment and they have different habitats, so they can be on a forest or under the water or in a desert or in a cold weather. So let's start and read our 48 and 49 page in your reading and writing book.
Weekly concept. A community in nature. Essential question. Where do animals live together?
All right.
Animals at home. Talk about it. What kind of place do these animals live in?
We covered this in the previous lesson. All right, so let's turn the page and continue.
Eat. Chipmunks like to eat nuts.
So this is a word we need to know.
No. A snake has no legs.
All right, third word, up.
Of. The birds made a nest of twigs.
And then we have under.
Under. They dive down under the water. Under. This is the word under. Say it with me. Under.
Okay. And then last word, who.
Who. Who can see the bug? Who. This is the word who. Say it with me. Who.
Very good. So now you're going to say the sentence for each word, and then you can make up another sentence. You don't need to write this. It's just a way to practice that you understand the meaning of these words. All right, let's see next page. Phonics, fluency, and we have the end blends. Let's listen.
End blends. The letters ND, NK, NT, SK, ST, and MP together make the ending sounds in land, drink, went, ask, rest, and damp.
All right, so this is the end blends. This is the letters ND, NK, NT, SK, ST, and MP together make the ending sounds in. And then we see land, which is ND, drink, NK, went, the NT, ask, the SK, rest, the ST, and MP like damp. All right, let's listen to these words and pay attention that the underline, these are the letters that in blends, that one we're talking about. So this is what you need to pay attention to.
And, fast, jump, send, desk, must, hunt, mask, plant, skunk, trunk, stamp.
All right. So you do have in your practice book the 3 pages that you need to do related to that phonics and the end blends. Let's listen to more.
The skunk is plump and fast. It will play and hunt.
Okay. Now your turn.
Your turn. Look for these words with end blends in the best spot. Best, plants, nest, trunk, ants, and rest, sand, stump, jump, must, hunts, dusk, went, skunk.
All right, so these words, we're gonna spot them in our story, the one we're gonna read it now. And these have the words that have the end blends that we just covered for this week. So let's turn the page, go to page 54 and start with our story.
Genre, nonfiction. Essential question. Where do animals live together? Read about the animals in a forest.
All right, so for this story, we will read and learn about animals that live together in a forest and what kind of different habitats they will have. And for the story, it's nonfiction, and we know nonfiction, that means telling you information and facts about real animals, as in this story, or real people. It's also have information that related to specific topics, and this information usually have the text features like diagrams, for example, or tables. So we're going to see what we have today. All right.
The best spot.
All right, turn the page.
This is a forest. This spot has lots of animals. Deer live here. They eat plants.
So now we know the habitat for the deer, that they live in a forest, and we know also that they eat plants. That's why we say it's nonfiction, means that they have real information that you can use and learn.
But who is in the grass? A rabbit's head pops up.
All right.
What is up there? Look, up, up, up. It is a nest. The mom gets big bugs. Yum!
So as you see, the chicks or the baby birds relying on their parents. So over here in this picture, the mom. So relying means depending on, and in this case, the mom is feeding her babies the bugs. Okay, next.
What is on the trunk? It is a nest too. Lots of wasps live in it.
So this is a different nest. All right, turn the page.
Ants live here too. Ants pick up twigs and grass. Ants zip in and out. Ants have no rest.
We know that ants are very busy and active insects.
Weigh in, food, ant digging, queen ant, eggs.
Remember when we're talking about diagrams? So this is diagrams, like points and arrows with words, which is information. So this also you find it in the nonfiction story.
Ants dig under sand and grass.
Good. Let's turn the page and see more animals.
Fox kits hop on a stump. Mom fox lets the kits run and jump. The kits must eat. Dad fox hunts at dusk.
So as you learn, this is a new word, kits, which is a baby fox. We call them kits. Okay. Then another animal.
Who went hunting too? A skunk. This spot has lots of animals.
Very good. So let's go back, read, and you can read along with the video. And remember, we need to spot the words that we had them in a previous page: best, trunk, wrist, jump, dusk, plants, ants, sand, must, went, nest, and stump, hunts, and skunk. So let's listen. And if you like to read, you can read along and try to spot the words. All right, let's start.
The best spot.
All right, turn the page. Did you spot the first word? Best? Yes.
This is a forest. This spot has lots of animals. Deer live here. They eat plants.
Plants, very good.
This is. But who is in the grass? A rabbit's head pops up.
Very good.
What is up there? Look, up, up, up. It is a nest. The mom gets big bugs. Yum!
Now we have the word nest.
What is on the trunk? It is a nest too. Lots of wasps live in it.
We have trunk. Next page.
Ants live here too. Ants pick up twigs and grass. Ants zip in and out. Ants have no rest.
So we have ants and we have and.
Ants dig under sand and grass.
Sand. And let's listen to the diagram again.
Weigh in, food, ant digging, queen ant, eggs.
So you can see from just looking at diagrams, you can understand parts over here. So this is a way in. So this is a path where the animals, where the ants go in their nest. And then this is food. And this is their eggs. Here's the queen ant. And then as you see, one ant is digging.
Fox kits hop on a stump. Mom fox lets the kits run and jump. The kits must eat. Dad fox hunts at dusk.
So we know the word
Fox.
stump.
Who went hunting too? A skunk. This spot has lots of animals.
Very good. So we saw different animals, how they live, and they live together, how they rely on their parents or moms and dads. And we also learned something new, that baby fox, call it kids, right? So let's turn the page and talk together about the main topic and key details.
Main topic and key details. The main topic is what the selection is about. Key details give information about the main topic. Find text evidence. The selection is about a place where animals live together. Find a detail about one of the animals. This is a forest. This spot has lots of animals. Deer live here. They eat plants.
So the main topic is what's this book about or this story about. So for this selection and for this story we read, the main topic is where lots of animals live in the forest. And we saw bugs, insects, we saw birds, we saw deers, fox. So these all animals live in a forest or part of the forest. All right. So we have also detail. We know that key details means you giving more information. You telling me more about a specific topic or certain animals or about the idea that we're talking about. So this is when you give more information, more details. All right. We also have text evidence, and we've been using this since we started this year. Text evidence, it's information that was written in your selections, and we have also information from the illustration and from the picture. It's like information you can gather and details you can get it about certain topic or about the selection by looking at the picture or the drawing. All right. So for this example, they say find a detail about an animal. So one animal. So you're gonna start or choose one animal. So over here they give you the deer. For example, this page, deer live here and they eat plants. So you have now information about or details about deer. So for example, look over here. This is a chart. You have first the main topic. So we know that This is about lots of animals live in the forest. And some of the details that it's written, deer. Deer live in the forest and they eat plants. So now you're giving me information about this. More details like ants. Ants make their home under the ground. So you also give me information about ants, and you give me more details. For example, give details about some forest animals hunt at night. So this is something you put it down also as information or as details. You can say also, for example, that lots of bugs live there, or we can also add, for example, fox. Fox also live there. So you can say that if you want to talk about details, you can go to page 62 and look at the animal that over here. And then you can write that, yeah, fox rely on their parents, or fox kids must eat, or foxes and their family live also there. All right. Let's turn the page and read about the main idea. So we talked about the main idea, which is the topic or the story about, or the selection about, talking about what. So that's your main ideas. When you put details, when you put information, that's when you have, and you can get this information from a picture that it's drawn for you, or from text evidence, like texts are written with some information. Also, sometimes you can use both, like you can just describe the picture, describe what you see, but also in the meanwhile, you're using the text that it's written for you in the story or on your page. Okay. So today we cover the blending words that end with ND, NK, NT, SK, ST, and MP, and we spot few of these words, or most of them, from our story. The best spot story was non-fiction. It was about animals who live in the forest and what they eat, and what they do. For example, like ants, where they live, how they dig their house, or how they dig their nest. We also saw the wasps and fox and other animals. These are the words that related and we need to know. So we have the word eat. Chipmunks like to eat nuts. No. Snakes has no legs. Off. The birds sit in a nest of twigs. Under. They dive down under the water. Who can see the bugs? All right. That's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.